And a happy Tuesday to everybody. My name is Reginald Brass, founder and president of My Child Says Daddy, where we specialize in fathers becoming more active and involved in their children's lives. My Child Says Daddy's been around for the past 30 years, navigating fathers through the court system without you wasting a lot of time and money. But the topic that we're going to talk about today are terms that you should know about. These are terms that you should know about. And once you begin to educate yourself with these terms and how we give you the information on navigating you through the court system, you will wind up not spending a lot of time going through the court system, but also the system will begin to work for you because you took the time to educate yourself on some terms on we're going to talk to you about, but also knowing how to stay focused and getting you results. I'm going to talk about the Declaration of Paternity. This is the paperwork that they had you fill out at the hospital when your child is born. These are for people that have kids out of wedlock. For all of us fathers that have kids out of wedlock, when the child is born, the nurse will bring you some paperwork called Declaration of Paternity. And what actually does that mean? And I'm going to read some of it to you because when you receive this paperwork, you think you're getting something, but I want to educate you on these things as what is Declaration of Paternity. It says, Declaration of Paternity legally establishes a parent-child relationship between the biological father and the child. This is Declaration of Paternity. It says, legally establish a parent-child relationship between the biological father and the child. Now, understand, because you just read the word legally, you think you're getting something. But what actually did you get when you read the word legally establish a parent-child relationship between the biological father and the child? Well, I'm here to let you know that because they use the word legally and you're thinking you're signing the actual birth certificate, you're only signing for your name to go on the birth certificate. You do not sign the actual birth certificate. This is only for your name to go on the birth certificate. So therefore, because you read the word legally, you think you got something when you actually got nothing. And what I mean by that is because it reads legally, establish a parent-child relationship between the biological father and the child. To establish a relationship, you got to do that between you and the child. Me signing this piece of paper does not do that. Understand, me signing this paperwork does not establish a relationship. You got to go do that between you and the child. So that is one word that is completely wrong because it says legally established. Now, another sentence that everybody's going to miss is, this will give the father parental rights such as the right to seek child custody and visitation through a court action. I'm going to read that again. It says, this will give the father parental rights such as the right to seek child custody and visitation through a court action. Which means that because I'm signing this, you think that you're getting some legal rights to your child, but in order for you to get any kind of legal right to your child, you have to go to court. That's why I'm saying terms that you should know, that you should familiar yourself with, and once you understand what it means and when you familiarize these things and understand that you have no rights to your own child, now you know that you have to go to court immediately once your child is born, even though you guys may still live together. You have to go to court if you want any rights to your own child. And understand that this is a declaration of paternity, and understand that you're signing a declaration of paternity, but it's telling you as a father what you have to do, but the mother doesn't have to do anything. So I'm letting you know paternity only means that you're the legal father of this child. It does not give you rights to the child. Understand, paternity only means that you're the legal father of this child. It does not give you rights to the child. That's why it's saying this would give the father parental rights such as the right to seek child custody and visitation through a court action. Another thing that everybody will miss when they sign this piece of paperwork is a court action must be filed to deal with issues of custody, visitation, and child support. Custody, visitation, and child support. You must go to court. So I'm letting you know that you as a father have no rights to your own child until you take the mother to court. And understand this. Now watch this. This is another thing, which is the Declaration of Paternity that everybody missed. In the upper right-hand corner, this piece of paper that you sign goes to the child support department. And you will wonder, well, why does it go to the child support department? Well, for the most part, the mothers were never legally identifying as fathers who the real father was, so that they can collect their child support, meaning or they're on welfare. Because this paperwork goes to the child support department, you notice that when you turn the page, you have to put your social security number down. And that's exactly how they find you, is through your social security number. So if you don't want a lot or a big, huge child support arrears, the first thing that you want to do, even though you and your child's mother are living together, you want to go to court, establish that you guys are living together, establish that you are taking care of your child, and that will save you hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars if you do it immediately. Understand, I'm giving you the information on how to work within the system to get results, to make the system work for you as you continue to be a parent for your child. Some other terms that you want to familiarize yourself with. And again, paternity judgment only means that you're the legal father of this child. Another thing that you want to familiarize yourself with is petitioner. Petitioner and also respondent. And why do I say these particular words? Well, in order for you to go to court, one has to be a petitioner, the other one has to be a respondent. For me, I would always say, fathers, you want to be the first one who takes your child's mother to court because you're the petitioner. The petitioner means the person who is bringing a legal action towards the other person, meaning that you're taking your child's mother to court to show the court that you are on top of things and you want the mother responding to you versus you responding to her. So therefore, when you're being the actual petitioner, bringing on the suit, you're explaining to the courts what you want and how you want to be a part of your child's life, which is always a good thing. You're bringing the child's mother to court, your child's mother to court, to say, here's how I want to participate in my child's life. Now understand, and there's sometimes that the child's mother may beat us to court, and just because you're the respondent doesn't mean that it's bad. It's how you respond to the paperwork that she's bringing to court. But understand, when you're the petitioner, you're the one who's bringing on this. This is your petition to bring someone to court. Another thing that you want to familiar yourself around with is understanding the family court system. What is the family court system, and also what is the child support system? Because in family court, you can do most of the things. You can do your custody visitation and also your child support. Sometimes a lot of courts will split that up and have friends of the courts, have you go into one court for to deal with the child support, and your custody visitation in another court. But you want to be the one who's always taking your child's mother to court, because you saying that here's how I want to participate in my child's day-to-day activity, which is being a part of your child's life and doing the right thing. With our 30 years of experience, we can show you, we're educating you on how to work within the system to get results. My child says Daddy's been around for 30 years specializing in father's issues and navigating you through that court system. And when you go to court and you have the right information, you can get results. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, you can give us a call at 866-72-DADDY. or you can give us a call at 310-642-8816. Once again, that's 866-32-339. You can always give us a call, or you can email us at mychild44@icloud.com. If you have any questions, any comments, put them on Facebook. If you want me to talk about anything, or if you have any issues that you want to bring up, or that you need to know about, My Child Says Daddy is here to help you resolve your issues without you spending a lot of money going backwards. Once again, I want you to get familiarized with some of these terms that I'm bringing up, so that for you will understand how it works. What does it mean when I'm going to court? Am I going to court and when you're bringing the mothers to court, and you're the actual petitioner? Am I going to a hearing, or am I going to a trial? You got to understand, 99% of the time you're going to a hearing, and hearings don't last that long. So therefore, when you're preparing your paperwork, or you allow us to help you prepare your paperwork, or come to help you deal with your information, or show you information, we can show you how to stay focused and get this information to you, so therefore when you go to court, you get results. Again, there's always been said that we as fathers, and I for one may have thought it at one particular time, the courts are just for mothers. The courts are there for all parties. It's just how you go to court is how you get results. That's why we're here to show you how to work within the system, get focused, how to pick the right attorney if you're going to use an attorney, how to utilize our service if you're going to utilize our service. But again, you want to educate yourself on all these issues and these terms, so therefore when you go to court, you get results. Feedback cut off. Got some. Okay, we got some stuff coming on from this is our Instagram as well, but we're also we're also live on Facebook, but something's going on with Facebook, so therefore that might have stopped. But again, My Child Says Daddy is here to help you resolve your issue without you spending a lot of money going backwards. If you have any questions, if you want me to talk about anything, or any issues that you want to bring up, you can give us a call at 866-72-DADDY, or you can give us a call at 310-642-8816. I understand that we have a question out there. What is it?
It says, where can someone find reading material on this great information you're giving us?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because we do have a pamphlet here that we put together of our 30 years that you can buy. We sell it for, how much? What did we sell it for?
$35.
It's $35. We can send it to you. Just give us a call at 310-642-8816. It helps you stay focused. It keeps you focused. It's on the right thing. This is 20 to 30 years of information of me talking to judges, attorneys, asking them the question as far as how, not just how, but why we as men don't get what we want. And for the most part, what they told us is that we just didn't come in right. We're thinking that we're coming in thinking we're going to get all this time, but based on all the information that was put together, our job is to show you how to go to court and get results without just spending a whole lot of money going backwards. You can always give us a call at 310-642-8816, or you can give us a call at 866-72-DADDY. I'm here to help you resolve your issue without you spending a lot of money going backwards. So therefore,